Hi everybody, this is Felicia and welcome to the Crafty Maven. Here is the inspiration piece. I decided to use some of these colors and I'm going to get started here on the layout. What I'm using right now is some basil cardstock and I think that's in lilac. I'm not sure. But anyway, and then I'm using some bits and pieces here from a paper pad that I had, and it's by Die Cuts with a View. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of stick to the colors that are in the layout, and I'm going to do a lot of layers here of different kinds of colors that are in the color palette there that was at the beginning of the video. So here I am cutting some papers here, and a lot of this collection is the Basic Grays Urban Luxe, and I love the colors in this one, so that's why I chose this to do this layout with. So I'm going to be using a lot of stuff from that collection of papers and some, ephemera, some stickers and stuff like that. So I'm getting together here some of the papers. Now, at the beginning, when you saw the color scheme there that I'm going to be using, I decided to go ahead and use some of the color schemes that are in there, and then also incorporate some of the other color schemes from the other I keep forgetting what that's called, but anyway, from for the next week. So all right, so now that I've finished stumbling over my words, let's get started. So I'm cutting some pieces here, some papers from some of the paper pad that I had, and from the collection, the Urban Luxe collection by Basic Gray. And I am putting them kind of situated. So this layout is not going to be super flat, but it kind of is in a sense. It's not going to have a whole bunch of bulk to it, other than the buttons that you see right here at the bottom that I'm going to be putting down there. Now I'm fixing this layout up, and oh, there's my glasses. And what I'm going to do is I start with this layout and get it all situated and together here, and then I end up not turning back on the camera, which I apologize for. And I apologize once again for this super long pause in the middle here of this video. So now I am back here. Sorry about the long pause. And my phone had rang and I had to answer it, and I forgot that I left the video on. So right here you see me get everything situated, but you don't see me glue it down. And so by the time the next frame comes around, you'll see that I have glued it down. And so I'm sorry about that process there, because I thought I had turned it off and turned it on, and I didn't. So everything is all glued down, and as you can see now I'm putting down some enamel dots and things like that from. Now the clouds, I cut those out myself. And then at the top there, you see that Explorer. That is from a Freckled Fawn embellishment kit. And so pretty much this layout is almost done, except for the fact that I'm going to show you that I'm poking holes here on the side, because I'm going to put some stitching here, some cross stitching, like X's, that is. And that string came from out of the collection as well, the Urban Luxe collection. So there it is right there. So I'm going to do that. And then there you go. So it's all done. And you can see little X's that I put. I just thought I'd put that on there to add a little touch. And now I'm going to go ahead and glue down the buttons and get the words glued down. And so pretty much this is what this layout is going to look like. And I really, really like the way this looks and the way it turned out. The photo, which I have not talked about yet, is a photo of Alcatraz. We went on a boat for my birthday here last week, and we cruised around, and it didn't take us to Alcatraz. It just took us to the outskirts of it to look at it and things, and it was about an hour-long ride, and it was great. We had a good time on that boat, and it was a little choppy. And this is, of course, if you haven't visited California, Alcatraz is a little island outside of San Francisco there, sitting between the Golden Gate Bridge and the Bay Bridge. So that's where it's sitting at, and it's a very, very old institution, prison institution. And boy, I've been trying to get to that island for the longest time. So that was the closest I got. So the next boat ride, we're going to go ahead and go on the Alcatraz tour and have some fun with that. So now these stickers that I'm using are from a long time ago. I've had them in my stash forever. And they're kind of like a canvasy type of stickers, and they're white. So that way you can color them any color you want it. But I thought I would go ahead and just leave them white. So that's what I'm doing with that. So that's part of the title. So it says Explore Alcatraz, which was we went around the island there, the boat did, and it was really nice. We got close, so that was pretty cool. I like that. So now I got the title down. Now I'm going to get some of these little sequences here from out of the embellishment pack that came with the collection. And those colors, like I said, that's the colors of the whole entire collection, and I really like that. So I'm going to put some between the explore, the take up some of that blank space, and on the clouds. So I thought that would look pretty cute, and that's what I'm going to do. And so I'm going to start doing them, but I'm not going to let you see me do them, I don't think, unless I am. Am I going to? I think so. I think you probably will watch me glue these things down. Oh no! But that's how I do it. I use my tweezers and I use the fine line bottle, put a dot of glue down, and I just go along there, as you can see, and glue all of these little thingies down here. It doesn't take very long. It took me about 15 minutes, which was pretty, actually less than 15 minutes, and which was pretty good. And so I was able to get them all glued down here. And I didn't mean for you to watch me do this process, but as long as you're watching, this is how I do it. And the tweezers that I use is really, really fine point tweezers because it gets in the hole of the sequence, and I hold it on one side of the sequence and I pull it up, and that's how I get it all glued down there. So I am pretty much done with that almost here. I got some little tinier ones to get glued down. And then once I get all of these sequences glued down, then I think I'm pretty much done with the layout except for gluing down the buttons. I don't know if I glued those down yet. I don't remember exactly. So I did this layout a little while ago. So, and then I forgot to look at it before I started doing the voiceover. So I apologize for that. So yes, I am showing you exactly how I am gluing down each one of these sequences, which I think is pretty amazing because normally I just cut this part out, but like I said, I was forgetting here. I think I'm done. Yes, I am. Oh, good. So I want to thank you for joining the Crafty Maven, you guys, and be sure to tune in every week or every day because we always have a different video every day. And I happen to get this one, which was Free Flow Wednesday, which I really like to do the traditional layouts here. And I appreciate you guys all watching. And be sure to leave any comments or if you have any questions or anything like that at the bottom there. And we will get we'll be able to answer it as soon as we can. So I think I'm almost done here. I'm using my favorite little sticky glue there called Zots. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so there it is up close. And like I said, the buttons, there's all these little things, except little ephemeral little thingies there came from the collection as well. So thank you guys for watching once again and take care. Bye-bye.